channel. This is a reading for all placements of Leo. So wherever you have the sign of Leo, strong, or if you're checking in on a Leo, this is the reading for you. So I have set the intention for a gateway to be open into the unseen forces that are at play here for you, Leo. And when we take the time to calibrate our consciousness, we maneuver the portals of possibility with much less strain and effort. Time and tarot are always in flux, constant motion, so when you see this reading, trust that it is the right time. I invoke excuse me, my guides and ascended masters, archangels, the guides for the collective of Leo, and the elements, earth, air, fire, and water, and ether. The higher mind, cosmic influence to add to this beautiful inquiry and grant Leo introspection, I couldn't say it, it wasn't coming out. Grant Leo the introspection to help guide them on a better trajectory. And so it is. Thank you. That was a tongue tie. So I'm going to look into your energy first and foremost, Leo, with the Celtic Cross, which is a 10-card pull. Then I will pull some cards on your career and your employment status and your person, whoever that is to you, situationship, relationship, friendship. This is brand new. I just got another set of the light seers and they're just flying everywhere. So literally this is the first read with the new set. So shuffle one more time for you. I have shuffled a few times off camera for you. I love using the new decks. It's so awesome. So show me for the sign of Leo. Very first card is Scorpio, the death. So there's a death and a rebirth. And then the Magician is challenging you or an opposing force. When I get all the cards, I will give the interpretation for you, okay? I just want to pull them first. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so you're coming in strong with 4 major arcana here so far. Okay, yeah. Show me the environment for Leo. King of Swords. And hopes and fears. Don't hold back now. Wow. Okay, hopes and fears in the outcome. So, okay, this is really interesting. So, these, I'm going to say these are your fears, these are your hopes, and these are your outcome, and that's beautiful. Alright, so, Leo, you start with the death energy. Scorpionic energy, it's all about rebirth. It's about letting some things go and then allowing the cycle to move, and you being having new space in your environment and in your psychic in your psych wow, I didn't mean to say psychic, but yeah, that too, but in your you know, emotional and mental constructs, which will open up physiologically and biologically space for new experiences to come in. You have a challenge here with the Magician, which is about bringing into your life the things that you're desiring here. The Magician is a force of manifesting, having all the elements at their disposal and really focusing their intention, their focus on to their will, and just, having that direct streamline of attention onto something that you want to bring forth into your reality is very potent and powerful. And then at the foundation here is justice, right? And it's justice reversed. So there's something here that's imbalanced, Leo, that hasn't come into its perfect equilibrium. And then crowning you is the Four of Cups. There's something in the experience that you're having that you find to be dull, mundane. You're not seeing something for what it really is. You're not seeing the blissful energy that is surrounding you. You're, because of the the injustice and the scales being unbalanced, it's causing your perception to be skewed. In your recent past, you have the hanged woman energy, which actually is exactly about perception. It's a Piscean energy. So you definitely, in your recent past, were able to get some kind of different vantage point in some way. I'm not sure what yet. Then you have in your near future the Ace of Wands, which is powerfully potent energy. It's about passion, a real zealous within you to go forward with something. Your third eye has been ignited. You've got visions and ideas and motivation to get things started, and you have a real, just this beautiful, it's a definite change from the Four of Cups, which is just apathetic, looking away, don't bother me, don't talk to me energy. So but then another descriptive of you is the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded healer, which is somebody that is defensive. Look at that face. She ain't taking no shit. But, the thing is in being this leery and, standoffish in your energy, you keep back so much potential and things that could bring you lots of joy, but you're not seeing them that way. You're wise. You've been through some shit and you don't want to go through some shit anymore, so you got your guard up. But just want to tell you that in having your guard up, you're also keeping things out that you will or would enjoy. In your environment is the King of Swords, and it did come underneath the Justice. And so for me, the King of Swords is absolutely resonating with the Justice, always does, because it's an air element. It's very much about having the rational mind, the logical mind, detached from emotions, really searing through to the bottom line, not hanging around for all the the extra in whatever experience. They're just right to the point and very intelligent and wise, but not so emotional. That could be very cold. That could be the energy you're feeling or the experience in your environment. But then when I asked for your hopes and fears, the Queen of Swords came out, and so this is a true pair. And even though it's not the best pairing, because they have a lot of good qualities, but they lack emotional identifying and expression here, because the Swords is about thoughts and not emotion. So, but it is a true pair. It is a coming together of the duality, right? And then so that's your hope, is that coming together, the two divided energy becomes united. And then your fear is the Five of Cups, Two of Swords. It's about loss and staying in a self-limiting belief structure. But I will say with the Five of Cups, it's also a hope too, because you do want to let something go. Like, there is a part of you that is ready to traverse some kind of energy replay or loop that you've experienced from in many ways, and you're tired of it, but you can't see a way to get it gone. All right, because of these, you're blindfolded here, and you're not able to get a true vantage point on the reality of how to get yourself out of this loop, this energy that just keeps replaying itself. And it could be with different people, different experiences, but at the bottom line of it, there's this thread of this same shit that is really troubling you. And potential outcome here is you're protected, and your energy is very much in a zen, undisturbed place, no matter what is coming forth here. And with the Judgment, it's all about identifying with your true essence, really hearing the call of Source, and having the wherewithal to make the decisions, to not wait for somebody else to do it yourself, and seek the inner clarity to form that decision and then make it. And then once you do that, finding peace with it and really making amends with your past, not allowing these, what do you call it? It's like illusions. It's things that you think are against you, or, yeah, like with the Nine of Wands here, that kind of like, yeah, I know your deal, I know your story. Like, it's assumptions here. But instead of allowing those to permeate your field and your energy, your force field and your energy and your intelligence and your logical and your reasons and how you make your choices, you're staying in this beautiful bubble, which is omnipresent and much more relaxed and allowing and trusting. You find some kind of trust within you and the universe that you're not going to get the same shit that you always did. There's an up-leveling possible here if you choose it, if you allow it, I should say. So that's beautiful. Let me get some messages for Leo's employment, their professional life, involvement with the law, spiritual love, temporary situation, pleasure with a close friend, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths open up with the archway. Oh, I love this. And the most difficult part of a situation is over with the rainbow. So the rainbow, the archway, and then pleasure with a close friend, temporary situation with the tent, and let's see. Yeah, I felt like there was one more. Increase in material wealth and or spiritual growth. So, yeah, you're definitely traversing and leveling up like I felt. And the bottom of the deck is Unicorn, which I love. It says, use your intuition to make beneficial change. Definitely. And the Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. I love that too. I'm going to get some more on your professional or like your career. Yes. Let's get a few more. I'm trying to find my tarot. It's like, where did it go? Here we go. Every day. Which, Leo, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Show me for Leo's career, their employment. It landed right on the Justice reversed, which tells me, whoa, and this is the Lovers. So there's something in your mind. Okay, there's some connection that you have with somebody that I don't know what you're doing with them, but you feel connected on the spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical, ways with this person, but there's something that isn't fully, magician at the bottom of the deck underlying this. So there's more that needs to be put into this connection, and that is what is causing this justice to be reversed. And that definitely affects your career, right? Because if you're not fully aligned with someone or some aspect of yourself, you're definitely not going to have the output in your career that you could, Justice again. But this time it's upright. So there's a real need for you to think about the cause and effect, and the things that you do today are going to unfold your tomorrow. I feel like you're not, you're a beautiful sign. I love Leos, but they're very much in the moment, and that's great. But there's there's things that need forward thinking, and you also need to plan ahead, and you need to sometimes slow down and really take in the entirety of what is going on for you before you rush into things. And that's how they crash and burn real fast as well, because you rush right into them and then they rush right apart, and it's just that temper. It's like a little bit of tempering the experiences that you're having, because you can create a outcome that is slightly less intense, but absolutely more pleasurable and long-winded. I just feel that. Again, with the Five of Cups, it's the same kind of cards that came out in the Celtic cross here. Seven of Wands, the same kind of cards. The Justice, they're the exact same cards. Scorpio. I can't believe this. They're all the same ones that came out in your first spread. So this whole situation is obviously bleeding into the career as well, because the same cards came out. I want to get some Lovers Oracle here for you, if I can get it out of my... What I was trying to say was about subscribing to the channel. If you're not subscribed, please do. I post relevant content for you that I would love for you to come back and see, and also like the video if you find the messages resonate with you. It really makes a difference for me as a reader to know that it is actually benefiting you guys. And I do give away tarot decks at the end of the month to my subscribers to build a rapport with you guys and to also grow my channel, and I would really appreciate it here if you give me some support. That would mean a lot to me. So the messages coming out is, this love is crazy. I am the man. Life without you is hopeless, dark, depressing, and I miss your light. Aww. I can't promise you anything. I am scared of rejection. I need to figure myself out. Which is what the Celtic cross showed, that you really do need to take time and do some assessing about what you're doing with your energy, because it is so potent. You do have a very powerful presence, and you have such an exuberant energy that if you direct it in the proper channels, you can really bring into your life anything you want. You could be so much more happier than you are right now if you just wielded that energy, a little differently. That's what I'm hearing. I don't understand. I was hurt by you. Sexual desire. And a couple cards fell. I'm going to grab them. And don't wait for me, please. You take the messages that come out and you put them on who in your experience is saying what, okay? Please do what is best for your heart. and I feel lonely. These feelings are eating me alive. That's why you gotta let them out and share with your person. Manifest, okay? First card out of this whole deck is Manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want, and that is the very energy that is challenging you with the Magician, which is exactly what is going on here for you, Leo. At this time, it's all about maneuvering your output of energies and your inner dialogue and your emotional aspects to a place where they are all congruent. So what you are outputting is like what you want to receive. Okay, you cannot output something, say purple, if you are wanting to have a blue room. Someone has something to tell you, or you have something that you need to tell somebody. There are problems with addictions and bad finances here because there's no thinking ahead. There's no like planning. I'm feeling like just really in the moment energy, which is great. Like I said, it's got its place, but there's also a place and time for planning and a forward thinking and knowing what can come if you do this, and if you do that, this could happen. Like really using your past to negate certain things in your present so that it doesn't then fall into a energy or experience that you didn't want it to. You ultimately have control of your entire reality. You just have to step into it and stop placating it onto this or that happened, or you know what I mean. It really does keep you in a much less powerless place, and that's just not Leo. You know, you're very exuberant, and you should just stand in your beautiful, high-minded, graceful, huge heart and just beam out who you are, and do it with some proper planning and exercise a little bit of restraint, you know. And I am a Scorpio stellium. I am extreme, you know. I could go on and on, but so I'm not preaching. I'm simply suggesting what I'm getting here with the cards, ways that you could have a better quality of life, which I want that for you. So it says date night. Get ready to be wined and dined, or you're planning that for somebody that you care about. And fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag came out. It could be, you could have Aries and Sag heavy in your chart, or more Leo, or it could be somebody in your experience, right? You're going to have electronic issues, communication issues. So there's a need to really review the things that you are communicating before you hit that send button. Definitely make sure that that's what you want. Once something is said or written or whatever, it can never be unsaid, unwritten. So really be mindful of how strong and potent your communication is and what it is doing to your experience and to your relationships, okay? It's very powerful. Like, I feel it very strong for you that you aren't giving it enough potency in your mind. You're not really taking into account what you are and like how potent you are. I was just looking at the time. So for your economic energy, you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. So there's something about consumption here and really being mindful of your consumer practices, because you have the power to heal and help the world. Do you hear that? Help the world with your decisions. That is what I was saying in this whole reading, is just how powerful your energy is, and your presence when you give it, when you like allow it to be focused and attuned into one place where you set your will and determination, and man, nothing can get in the way of that. And partnership, it says, allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as the result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So you're getting help from heaven and from a person in the earthly realm here. And cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you, Leo. There's no need to compete, and there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Yes, this is beautiful. Love it. So I really do hope that you take this as strong of a message as it is, because I feel like when you combined all the messages here and put them together, you can really, really make a huge leap in the direction that will make you much happier, and it will definitely help others as well. So your decisions are very powerful. They have a huge ripple effect. Whew. All right, show me for Leo. For their romantic. Oh, wow. It says wedding, marriage, forever, the one in union. So you could be going to a wedding, or who knows? There could be a wedding in your future, which, if there is, congratulations. And then signs and synchronicities, coincidences, signal, hint, message from the universe. You're very much connected to the conscious co-creation of our beautiful planet. You just need to, I was just going to say, limit the distractions of our everyday modern world and connect to this. It's so freaking cool that came out. So, gut feeling, psychic, premonitions, sixth sense, and your family energy came out with generations, your children, your ancestors, and your origin here. So, there is ancient knowledge in your physical body, in your cellular DNA, truly. And it just takes, like I said, limiting the distractions and allowing the quietness to wash over you, and then you get downloads. You know, things are known without you knowing how you know. It's beautiful. It's not easy to get to that place, but you can, and when you do, you want to continue to go there. So we've got fear and heartbreak. Look how it came out. Fear and heartbreak. And then this, divine intervention. And it's beautiful because it's fire, like you. So heartbreak and fear. You know, hurt, betrayal, grief, disappointment. Fear is afraid, uneasy, suspicion, scared. And divine intervention is where you need to put your focus. What you think about, you bring about. What you pay attention to, you grow. You know, what you focus on grows. So this is a catalyst, supernatural, serendipity, and there is beautiful guides, and you have a lot in the unseen plane that is helping you. And when you access your ancestors and invoke your higher self, you will get results. Try it if you're not already. And if you're already doing it, do it a little bit more. Alright, so that came out quickly. Know your worth. New moon in Taurus. Know your worth. Stop limiting yourself with these self-limiting doubts and belief structures from the past, and the fear and the heartbreak that you have experienced. Stop letting that come into your present moment. You are in the shining energy, Leo. The new moon in Leo, that's your energy. I love it. Shine, beautiful Leos. And first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. It's a false control, and it is keeping you in a place that is not exactly your happiest state of being. I hope these messages helped you, Leo. If you liked the reading, definitely like it and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one.